Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is the Machamp King, or welcome if it's your first time watching. I am doing another decklist video featuring up another Destined Rivals Pokemon, Arboliva EX. Today we're building up a deck featuring this Pokemon because we are going to be using its first attack, Oil Salvo, which says you can choose a Pokemon 6 times, whether it's the same or different, and you do 20 damage times the number of picks that you just did. So you can do 120 spread damage, whether it's 40 here, 20 here, 60 here, whatever it is, and then you can be spreading a lot of damage that way. Now, we are going to be using other Pokemon in this match that use the spread strategy as well, so let's see what we have going here for us. We have a 2-1-2 split of the Smoliv, Dolliv, and Arboliva line. We got 2 Budews to help us set up or to stall our opponent with the item lock. We got 2 Uxies as well to spread 20 damage across the board to everyone. We have 2 line of the Snorunt Froslass, and then 3 Munkidoris. So those are all of our Pokemon here. Lots of damage ticks, damage counters, spread damage, and then for our supporters, we got 4 Iono for Disruption, 3 Arven, 2 Boss, and 2 Counter Catchers. I know it's not a supporter, but those 2 are for Gust. And then, more draw with the Research, and a Crispin for Energy Acceleration since we're playing multiple different types, whether it's for the Uxie, the Arboliva, or the Munkidori. You definitely want a Crispin in there if you need to attach 2 different energies a turn, just in a pinch. Now we have our Pokemon search options for Ultra Ball, 3 Nest Ball, and 3 Buddy-Buddy Poffin, 2 Rare Candies, and then 2 Night Stretcher and an Earthen Vessel for some items. Our ace spec is Unfair Stamp, so that way if our opponent takes a knockout, we can set them down to 2 while we're trying to either get set up so we can take the lead, or in the late game. It's really cool. We got 3 TM Devos because we're going to be taking big advantage of any opponent's deck that plays evolution cards, whether it's wasting rare candies or whether it's, pinging a bunch of damage and then TM Evoing. So you got lots of TM Devos. We might have to discard some too, so some of them could just be discard fodder if we absolutely need to. So I play 3 just because even if we play 2 in a game, that's pretty good. Now we have a rescue board for free retreat on like the Froslass or the Munkidori or something. 1 TM Evo to get our Frostlasses or Dollivs in play. And then for our energy split, a 4-3-2 of the Darkness, Psychic, and Grass energy. 2 Grass only because we played 2 Arbolivas, 4 Psychic because we play 3 Munkidoris, but we might have to discard one or we might have trouble finding them. And then 3 Psychics because both Uxie and Munkidori could use the Psychic energy if we need to attack either for spread or confusion. So that is the deck list, everyone. Let's check it out in action today. Just one last thing before the matches. I noticed that over 80% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so if you wouldn't mind, please do so. I got a goal of hitting 750 by the end of the month and 1,000 by the end of the year. I would really love to see your support in that way as well, so thank you very much, and let's get into match number 1. Alright, so we are playing a Dragapult Charizard build, which we definitely want to use our TM Devos for. Interesting why they did that. So why don't we go Buddy-Buddy Rescue Board to immediately get out a Budew and a Snorunt. And then we'll just pop them for 10 damage and item lock. We have our Arven to go get another Buddy-Buddy Poffin for some more basics. But yeah, once they get more Pokemon set up, we can start Uxieing. Now they can, if they have a fire energy specifically, they can knock out our Budew. but they can't Earthen Vessel for it. Okay. TM Evo. But yeah, they can't do anything. Actually, we just win the game. So let's Arven for Rare Candy. TM Devo. We will Ultra Ball an Iono and a Counter Catcher for Arboliva EX. We'll Rare Candy it. We'll attach for turn. Retreat the Budew, and 120 damage straight to the Charmander. GG's. Okay, my opponent's turn. I do have the Rescue Board and the energy to retreat. I'm hoping to Iono myself into a Budew, so that way they can't use any items. But this is the perfect... Ooh, I don't even need that now. But this is the perfect deck to be doing spread damage against, especially TM Evo, or TM Devo. So, yes, perfect. Especially if I can establish more Munkidoris on board than they can. Okay. So before I use Artisan, I want to Iono to see exactly what other Pokemon we can put in on our bench, and then Artisan can go get me something else. You can't attack. This is your first turn, so that's fine. Okay. Ooh, should I rip Research instead? I actually, with a 4-card hand, I actually don't mind that. Ripping Research instead. Okay. We got Smoliv, Dolliv, Uxie. And let's go get Snorunt and Budew. So I will retreat into the Budew, and I will Itchy Palm them for 10. Okay, so our opponent ripped a Research as well, but they don't have any energy to, or maybe they didn't want to. But I will attach another to Munkidori, and this could be pretty stinky if we don't get an energy, but if they... Okay, yeah, sure. I would love an Iono. That's totally fine. Still no energy, but I do have the Rare Candy Arboliva. No Night Stretcher for the Froslass or our other one. Oh, so they're just gonna straight up KO the Ralts, or the Budew. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Ooh. I don't want to Unfair Stamp them just yet. Yeah. Let's Iono them. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. We'll counter catcher up the Munkidori, but we did not get a grass energy. So that's fine. We will painful memories and just do 20 damage to everything. Okay, Rare Candy's not really needed. But we got 2 Munkidoris set up. And I really wouldn't mind top decking like a Crispin here, because that would mean 3 Munkidoris set up. Yeah, see, this is why I did Munkidori, is because they would have to retreat off the darkness energy. Yes, they can move damage first, but they can move secret box. Okay, so they ditch their entire hand for a research and an Earthen Vessel. Oh, so they ditch Evo, yeah, just to get more energies in the discard, and then they rip the research. A second Munkidori, okay. Where are you gonna put it? 2 damage counters. Just onto a Munkidori, okay. And they took it off the Ralts with the energy. Okay, rip the research. Do they have a Rare Candy? Well, they ditched a Rare Candy already, so they might only have 1 more if they play 2. Ooh, Ultra Ball. Do they have Rare Candy, or they are going to have to settle for a Kirlia? Oh, they're going to have to settle for a Kirlia. Oh, and they pass. Okay. Ooh, we just top decked the Froslass. Legit. Okay. So we will Earthen Vessel and TM Evo. So we can ditch that. And let's go get Grass and Darkness. So we will retreat, but we will move 20 damage onto the Kirlia, and then we will choose the Kirlia 4 more times. So 20, 40, 60 more, 80 more, and then where do I put the other 40 damage? I guess on this Ralts. Boom. Okay, Darkness Energy, sick. Okay, they can move all 60 damage off if they get another Dark Energy. There's my Crispin. I mean, I can do it. I can nest, well, if they knock me out with like this Drifloon, then I can okay, so they counter-catchered me. Okay, so they weren't able to do much. First things first, let's Artisan for Munkidori. Let's Crispin, Psychic and Darkness. We'll put Psychic into my hand, put Darkness onto the Munkidori. We will retreat the Froslass into the Arboliva, and let's start moving some damage around. So 30 can go on to here. 20 can go on to here. Another 20 can go on to there, and then I Arboliva for 120 spread. We're taking like 3 or 4 prizes this turn. Boom. GG's. All right, my opponent does a whole bunch of stuff. They get a whole board of Dunsparces out and whatnot, but I top deck this Iono so I can stay in the game. I attach to the Munkidori. Okay, this is it's not super great, but it's okay. Yeah, not super great, but it's okay. Because I honestly like the Dunsparces out, because if I can Rare Candy into yeah, if I can Rare Candy, then a Darkness Energy. No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna TM Evo this turn. Let's go Earthen Vessel Evo. I will Evolution this and this. So there's my Dolliv, and there's the Froslass. Okay, cool. So now I can Arboliva next turn, and I can just take out straight up 2 Dunsparces. All right, they are going to attract customers again. Sada's Vitality, but they don't have any energy in the discard to do that. Well, now they can. Okay, and so they are going to take out my Uxie with Fan Rotom. Yeah, because I want to take out the things without abilities first, and I want to stop them from drawing. So here's the thing: if they leave less, okay, I was gonna say if they leave 2 or more Dunsparces in play, then I'm gonna use Arboliva, and if they don't, then I'm just gonna do 120 to the Roaring Moon. So let's go here. Let's go. I actually like just straight up doing another one. So let's ditch Night Stretcher for grass, darkness. I will counter catcher up the Tatsugiri. And then I will Munkidori this 20 and just preemptively get that going. But yep, I will oil salvo now and take out 2 Dunsparces, while also doing extra damage to Tatsugiri and Fan Rotom. Boom. Yeah, they can run away, draw the Dunsparce anytime they want, but now this next turn I can oil salvo just straight up a ton of damage onto the Roaring Moon. Some Ancient Booster Energy Capsules doing their job. Yeah, I mean, they could just boss up the Froslass so that it stops doing ping damage. I definitely get that. Alright, I assume they're going to do Sada's Vitality, though, because they just attached to the Tatsugiri. How much damage is it going to be doing? They don't have a bunch of... They only have 1. It's going to be doing 80 damage. Yeah, they run away draw. Alright, they got an Ultra Ball for something. I'm gonna attach the Darkness Energy. Ooh, a Roaring Moon. Straight up Roaring Moon. Okay. Here's the thing. If they don't get it set up, I could just... Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be tough to do. Well, they need 3 hand... I might just hand attach to the Arboliva. And then just save my boss's orders for next turn, because it's 3 colorless energies. I can do whatever I want here. Yeah, I don't think they can get this set up in between now and 2 of my turns. Alright, Vengeance Fletching, 90 damage. Alright, I will attach. I will Arven for Ultra Ball and Rescue Board. And I will Munkidori. $30 damage off. And then I will Oil Salvo. Just everything here. So now it's only 30 damage away. So one more Munkidori play, which will be next turn. So I can take 3. I can take 3 prizes next turn. Attach to the Arboliva, boss's orders on the Roaring Moon EX. Move 3 damage counters onto the Roaring Moon, and then Actually, I win next turn because the Froslass ping damage will do 60-60, and then ending my turn, it'll knock them both out. So I'm taking 5 prizes next turn, if my hand stays where it is. Did they already play? Did they just play supporter? No. Okay. So they could still like Iono me, and that would throw a wrench and everything. Or honestly, if they boss up the Froslass, then that would stop these guys from getting knocked out. But I would still take 3 prizes. Can you attack? Do you have E-Switch? Does he have E-Switch? 290. Still doesn't account for weakness though. You have to have E-Switch. Yep, there it is. Okay, so they did stop me. Okay. That's why I wanted to put the other Smoliv down. That's fine. We can move a bunch of damage, take some knockouts. Yeah, they had to do 200 to themselves, though. Okay. That's fine. So I'm gonna get 2 prizes this turn, at least. Attach. Let's go. Monkey. Let's move 30, take the knockout. Okay. We will move 30. And yeah, that's really all I need. I will do 20 with Itchy Pollen, so now they can't use items. Freezing Shroud does double ping damage. They are at 1 prize left, 40 damage from losing, which we have double Munkidori established with 40 damage on the board. If they do not, and I mean, unfortunately they know, or we know, that we have the Darkness Energy in hand, but they would have to counter catcher this Munkidori with the most damage on it, plus Iono me to 1, and then I would only be able to move. Well, I mean, still, I'd be moving 20 damage and attacking for 20 damage with the Budew, so no, like, we got checkmate, guys. Well, I mean, no, because they could retreat and attack with this, then I wouldn't attack with the Budew. So no, they could counter catcher this Munkidori, Iono to 1. Yeah, that's what they would need to do. Yeah, boss doesn't do it. What are you gonna do? Boss on this Munkidori? Okay. Yep. It's all good with me. We could attach for turn and just do, or just move damage, or promote Budew boss's orders up the yeah. So we'll attach, we'll boss, we'll move, and we will Itchy Pollen for game. Boom. GG's. Well, alright everyone, whether it is against big basic Pokemon or smaller basic Pokemon that evolve, Arboliva does real work, especially in the spread department with both Munkidori and Froslass and Uxies. So Arboliva's Oil Salvo attack really gets things going, ramps up some damage, takes multiple knockouts in a turn. Yeah, gotta love that TM Devo play too, so hopefully you guys liked it just as much as I did. Spread is still such a good strategy, and new videos are coming every Tuesday and Thursday, with videos also on Sundays, non-deck list videos on Sundays, or live streams, one of the two. So catch me out 3 times a week here, guys, on the Machamp King on my channel here, and please like and subscribe and comment what you would also put in this deck to help make it a little better. You know, I'm not the perfectionist, be all end all, obviously, but strategies could always be improved. So what would you change? You guys have a nice day. Peace.